And welcome back to the week of Who Would Wins. And it's Thursday, technically Wednesday, but I'm pre-recording this. And we're going on, and this Who Would Win comes to us from Emperor Vladicus, who asked the question, who would win in a fight? Wuya from Shaolin Showdown or Discord from My Little Pony? Now, excuse me, I've had Wuya on the channel before. I've done a fight with her. But just to go over again, Wuya is a Halen witch. Halen is essentially dark magic in the world of Shaolin Showdown. She's well over well over probably a century. No, she's over a century and a half old, the minimum, because she tried to take over the world 1,500 years ago. Actually, now I say that out loud, I'm not certain how old Wuya actually is. Do we know how old Wuya actually is? And by the way, we're not doing anything with Chronicles because Shaolin Showdown Chronicles is stupid. So I mean, if you liked it, fine. I didn't like it. I don't know how old she is, but she is a Halen witch of vast power. I mean, her main goal when she was a ghost was to get Shingon Wu to basically recover her form. Then when she became human again, or human form, she think words here. She basically took over the world again. She is malicious, but also well-spoken, polite, and she's someone who keeps their word. If someone has done well by her, she keeps word. So she's got a level of honor towards all, but she has no cons about destroying someone who stands in her way at all. In human form, she has, and I'm quoting, Halen magic, which allows her to do physics manipulation, allowing her to control the laws of physics, including many aspects like reality warping, like legitimate reality warping, to create, change, destroy, or even alter reality by just thinking about it. She could change the physiology of Earth itself to suit her personal needs, and even change the design of the sun and moon. Object materialization, just create things from solid matter out of nothing, or solid matter from nothing. Space manipulation, she can warp, bend, flip, crush, control, and otherwise manipulate physical aspects of space within an area of her choosing. Portal creation, that's obvious. Time stopping, she can stop time around a specific area without being affected. Pressure manipulation, kind of like gravity manipulation in some regard, but like increased pressure. Energy manipulation, which, we've seen that plenty of times. Fire, like Halen green fire blasts, you name it, energy. Energy kisses, she does that, concussive energy blasts. Light generation, powers to unleash and create relatively powerful, intense variants of colors like light, blind people or hurt people. Elemental manipulation, she can manipulate the air, being able to create large clouds of dust, manipulate the clouds, create wind strong enough to blow the Shaolin monks off a hill, probably create tornadoes if she wanted to. Green fire manipulation, as I was saying, has the ability to create green fire more intense than normal fire. It will produce such fire from her whole body, even from her eyes, and maintain it for a great amount of time. Earth manipulation, she was able to create and summon rock creatures as well as manipulate the earth itself. Telekinesis, levitation, flight, teleportation, invulnerability, could withstand the elemental attacks of all three monks without even a scratch. That's not the... Okay, see, that one's a little suspect. I don't know if that's... she actually has true invulnerability. It's just that probably the monks' attacks were not strong enough to defeat her, as Dashi was able to defeat her with his puzzle box, and probably able to, with the Shingon Wu, take her on. Excuse me. Power bestowal, able to give someone a small amount of her power. Illusions, magical sight, could track and observe everyone through by magical means for a considerable amount of time. Lightning generation, Shingon Wu detection, Shingon Wu immunity. I guess that's not how Dashi defeat her. Was immune to the effects of Shingon Wu and Shaolin magic, and could even withstand multiple Shingon Wu attacks with ease. Animation, give life to the inanimate objects. Immortality, is able to never age and stay young forever, as she does not physically age in the episode Time After Time, which takes place 8 years after it can be assumed she's essentially immortal and has eternal youth. Not immortal as in you cannot kill her, but immortal as in she cannot age. Superhuman strength, strong enough and durable enough to punch the monks several yards away, even through solid stone, and easily break through metal. Superhuman speed, durability, superhuman agility, reflexes, master martial artist, as she's been led for countless centuries. And, she's a martial artist capable of defeating the monks one by one anytime, who are all skillful martial artists. Manipulation skills, attractive female wilies as they're called, expert Shingon Wu user, but weakness. In her human form, Wuya didn't have an inherent weakness other than Dashi's puzzle box iron spring thing that sealed her away. from which she cannot escape from. This also takes away her body and result of release, leaving her without a physical form. So, yes, Wuya is a brick shithouse of power. Discord is, or was, a main opponent for the ponies in My Little Pony for some time. He's basically a chimera. He's kind of, as they explain, he's designed kind of like a Chinese dragon, but he's a dragon horse kind of. But he's clearly a chimera. He's got dragon features, but he's got horse features, goat features, eagle features. He's got a lot of different features. His personality is shown. He's a mischievous and manipulative trickster who can effortlessly pull off pranks on others using his powerful magic, illusions, and hypnotism with no consideration towards his victims. He has a sense of showmanship and drama. He laughs and amuses himself with magical chaos, almost at the cost of others. He's arrogant and overconfident, though, as he underestimates the power of the ponies. Despite having a fondness for chaos, he can become easily annoyed if things don't go according to his plan. He becomes impatient when he cannot corrupt Fluttershy as easily as the others. Discord states he has never had a friend. He appears touched when Fluttershy declares herself to be his friend, and then glimpses general friendship, basically undoes the chaos. And he basically says, I'm now that I have a friend, and he becomes friends. He's a good guy after that. He's a magic only for good now, and on most of the time, since he has kept his chaotic tendencies to a low, though he's still more than willing to cause mischief. He is shown to indirectly aid Main 6 in defeating blunders. Yeah, well, okay. Even after the force that is most capable of defeating him is gone, he keeps his word and does not go on a rampage. So anyway, yeah, he's very prideful and unwilling to admit his feelings or hurt. But he's essentially a kind of a Clement Wuya in some regards, but in personality, but not to the same extent. He's arrogant, he likes to mess with people, but it's not the same as some of the other ponies, or some like Wuya. He actually can be very overconfident and is a bit more animated. So let me just see here, powers and abilities for this guy. I know he's got basically like chaotic manipulation powers and things along those lines. Discord show. Can I get a power and abilities? Excuse me. Okay. Surprisingly, the My Little Pony wiki doesn't actually give his what he can actually do. Okay, there we go. Discord. Let's try Village wiki. This should be easier. Should actually give me an idea of what he's actually capable of doing. All right. Chaos Incarnate is what he's called. Powers and abilities. As an embodiment of chaos, Discord appears to be omnipotent. He has manifested a great number of abilities and skills over the course of the My Little Pony show. Abilities that show include hybrid physiology, has made animal parts, omnipotence, or is it omnipotent? Yeah, that's omnipotence, not omniscience. The source of his reality manipulation abilities and other powers is the power to be the pinnacle of omnipotence, which makes him almost the most powerful character to be seen on a show. He may be almost flawless, or he may also flawlessly. Who wrote that? He would also flawlessly restore anything to its original. May, maybe that's what they meant. Possess a complete and utter collection of powers, heal or fix anything without fall, or even manipulate space-time and cosmic knowledge if given the proposition. Chaos magic, capable of altering reality in many ways and manipulating laws of nature and the physics of the world. He has chaos magic. He can also erase the magic of others. Reality restoration, as he's been shown to basically just capable of restore reality to its original state. Because shape shifting and size shifting. What's the next one? Gestrophy. Sometimes he has to require the use of snapping his fingers whenever like a jester. Okay, like gestures. Okay, I get it now. Probability and logic manipulation. It can also cause extremely unlikely events to occur within his vicinity. Alter laws of logic within him. Hypnotic magic, telekinesis, telepathy, and vast knowledge. Fourth wall awareness. That's kind of key. Teleportation, levitation, flight, replication, animation, appendage generation, anatomical, liberation. Anatomical liberation. Essentially, make his limbs move on their own and detach. Object possession, transmogrification, matter ingestion, portal creation, disease generation, oh geez, pyrokinesis, smoke generation, color alteration, thought manifestation, enhanced strength, hearing, weather manipulation, animal manipulation, daytime and nighttime manipulation. Wait, what? Daytime is able to manipulate celestial objects to bring about daytime. Oh, okay. Gravity manipulation. Unlike Wuya, that's not pressure manipulation. That's gravity manipulation. Time manipulation. Able to fix himself and others into the events that have happened. Bubble imprisonment. Fucking bubbles! Prehensile tail. Cartoon physics. Able to use cartoon physics to stretch his limbs, things along those lines. Magic imbalance detection. And immortality. Master trickster and manipulator. Okay, his weaknesses are extremely attacking him head on. He's usually doomed to fail. He can easily throw anything. However, he is vulnerable to the element of harmony, which has successfully turned him into stone twice. Using the elements also dispels all of his chaotic magic, returning him to their rightful shapes. He has been shown. Well, that's not going to work anything with Wuya. Has been shown to be vulnerable to other entities of immense power, such as a sufficiently empowered Lord Tyrk. This is most likely due to the anti-magic properties that he was capable of shutting down Discord's magic, which sufficiently empowered him, or simply because Discord didn't have time to realize that he was being betrayed. Similarly, a sneeze from the Tezel worm was able to infect him with severe illness. He was not able to cure himself. An important weakness of Discord is himself. He tends to be extremely arrogant and overconfident. He also exhibits normal behavior more than a chaotic person. He will slowly fade from existence. Slowly, not being chaotic in nature will destroy. Will up destroyed. What is this? Who wrote this? I know it's a wiki, but still, who wrote this? Wrote this. He will slowly fade from existence, showing not being chaotic in nature will up destroyed. But luckily, Fluttershy manages to make Discord snap out of it, and he returned to his natural chaotic behavior, thus saving his life. So why he shouldn't avoid the position that he represents. He's weak to anti-magic, but Wuya doesn't have anti-magic. Anyway, we're at the 12 minutes. Let's get to this fight. So these characters are kind of hacks in many ways. You got reality manipulation. You got chaos manipulation. You got a lot of different types of manipulation here. Different types of powers that are basically uber tier. These are characters who can essentially do anything they want. So what happened? Let's say Wuya, through some Halen magic and some Shengang Wu manipulation, winds up in the land of, what was it, Equinox is it called? Equinox is, Equestria, sorry, Equestria. Equinox is a different thing entirely. So she lives in Equestria. Now this is after Discord has kind of basically, been reformed and all that goodness. But she starts to wreak havoc. The pawn's like, all right, friendship is marriage. She's like, yep, no. And Wuya just kind of bitch slaps them around for a little bit. Like, oh, how cute. Do you think you could stand up against me? Oh, well, how about no? And then, she's just, how about no? And then just messes with them completely. Like, they can't do anything. She doesn't have anything that can actually stop magic, though. So, they try to throw some magic at her, and she's just blocking it, and it's really not doing much. And then Discord probably shows up, and she's about to basically just incinerate all this. Say, I think I'm going to have me some nice, fried horse for dinner. And then the Discord they turn into flowers and say, oh, guys, what's going on here? I was like, whoa. I was like, who's this lady? I was like, It's like, well, a fried horse and whatever it is you are. So she tries to be all five, and then she, starts warping reality. He's just like, yeah, no. She just doesn't make it. She's like, what? So what's the problem immediately with this fight is anything they can do, the other can do too. So basically, I can manipulate reality. I can manipulate reality. I can, control the elements. I can control the elements because I can manipulate reality. You got pressure, but Discord's got a few things over Wuya. Discord actually has legitimate gravity manipulation, whereas Wuya has, pressure manipulation. But she can control the laws of physics, so technically she could also have that. He also has hypnotic magic, though I don't think he can. I don't think he'd be able to use that on her. But he has actual probability and alteration and logic manipulation. That's just something Wuya does not have. That's a weird gray area of manipulation. Be it it's not technically gravity. It's not technically what am I thinking of? It's not reality warping. That like probability and reality and logic, they fall into a different category than than reality, technically speaking. So uh, so it's something we technically can't do, though we don't know for certain. I'm gonna say she can't. So so he has actually advantage over. Plus, he actually seems to be completely functionally immortal, whereas she does not. So yeah, she's immortal in the sense that she can't age, but not to not in the same effect that he comes off as immortal. So what's gonna start happening is because it's chaos magic, she's gonna start throwing like magic attacks at him or using magic, but it's gonna start to backfire, not work quite correctly. It's gonna start to be like mess up, and things are gonna start backfiring in her face a little bit, and she's gonna wonder what's going on, and he's gonna, being arrogant, explain what's going on. He's like, "Don't you understand? I'm chaos. I'm anarchy. I am everything that you aren't, lady. Come on, you can't take me on. You can't take us on. Why don't you just go home? Come on, we're not doing anything to you. What are you gonna take us over?" It's like, I'll show. And then she's able to, because he's distracted by his own ego. She's able to use some attack, lightning, fire, whatever, pressure. Push him down. It's like, ah! It's like, oh no, Discord. It's like, oh no, Discord. It's like, oh no, Discord, and then just. And then she's like, oh no, Discord. And then all of a sudden, oh no, Discord. And she's like, what? It's like, oh yeah, he's down there. He's in pain. There's a duplicate of him there. It's like, yeah, it's unfortunate for him. This tough guy. He's a handsome guy too. What's and she run. And then she tries to fight him hand to hand, which I'd actually imagine she's better like hand to hand combat than he is. He's just not designed for it. But ultimately, it's just like, whoa, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's a boop, and he just starts using portals to make her punch him in the face, or make her punch herself in the face. So, boop, and it's like, why you? And then, whoop, it's like, nope. Ultimately, yes. Here's the problem with this fight for Wuya. I put her up against, I believe, Star Butterfly from Star versus the Force of Evil. Star had a much better shot against her, given the particulars of her power set, than she had a better chance against Star, given her power set and Star's power set, than she does against Discord. Because again, anything she can do, Discord can do pretty much better. The only problem with Discord is his hubris. That's his real big Achilles heel in this. But ultimately, yeah, she wouldn't be able to outmatch him, because he would eventually get over that. If she were going to beat him in some way, she would have to beat him like that. She'd have to beat him when she actually has his guard down. So ultimately, yeah, that's possible. But the problem is she doesn't actually have anything that can put him down. He's actually capable of stealing magic away too. That's a big thing that like Star didn't have against Wuya. Wuya, I don't think, is used to someone actually taking her. Besides Chase Young, but he took those powers away when she brought her back to life. He took those powers away and he brought her back to life. So she came back to her human form without those powers anyway. Whereas she's never gone up against someone who actually takes her powers away while in human form. He can do that from like that if he really wanted to. So, like, literally with a snap of his finger, like Thanos style. He could just, nope. So ultimately, Discord, if he really wants to just not mess around, could take her out like that. So I actually have to go Discord. Now, could she turn him back to stone or something? Maybe. Because his weakness, really, one of the biggest one was like the element of harmony or something like that. You can't really use that. Has Halen magic. I gotta say no, she couldn't do that. I mean, Against someone who's really powerful, Discord probably has a problem. And she is very powerful. She could, if she decides not to F around and like just destroy him when he's got his guard down, she could do it, I think. Problem is that she's also arrogant and a bit egomaniacal and, malicious. So when she gets him, she'd want to make him suffer, and that would probably be her own hubris that works against her. Ultimately, I will go Discord 85% of the time. I think there's a 15% scenario where Wuya can come out on top. But again, Discord, anything you can do, I can do better kind of scenario here. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go Discord on this fight. But let me know if you think different. If you do, that's cool. Put in the comments below. You think I called this one completely wrong? I think Wuya just trounces Discord. You think Discord wins, but not as much as I let on? Or you think it's about how I said, maybe even just a curb stomp on Discord's part? Let me know in the comments below. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Who would win still throughout the week. I'm going to have another video up today. It's going to be another worst to best video because I got time to do it and pre-record it. So keep your eyes up for that. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.